Hello people, welcome back to another pickups video. This time it's a PS2 bundle. Now you're probably thinking, hang on a minute, don't you already have a PS2? Well, I did, and it kind of got broken because one of my friends kind of knocked a drink over it and completely ruined it. So I've been using my 60 gig PS3, and since moving all my stuff into my retro room, kind of needed a new PS2. So this is a bundle that I bought from my oldest bro. It was selling a PS2 with a lot of stuff for really cheap. So, right, let's get on with it. I'd rather that. Get on with it. Even. First game is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Now, I really like this game. Well, a lot of people like this game, but I mean, I think it's probably, in my opinion, the best on PS2 out of, you know, 3 Vice City and this one. I just thought it was really cool. The setting, the music, the cars, missions, story. I thought it was really, really cool. Next game is Grand Theft Auto 3. I'm gonna admit, I never really liked this. I mean, when it came out, it was like, oh my god, Grand Theft Auto, it's in full 3D and stuff. Never really caught on to me. I was still, you know, loving Grand Theft Auto 2. So, it's not bad, it's just I didn't really get into it at the time. Next is Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Now, this, when I say Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is the best, I mean, it's this game. It's hard to compete with them both, but I kind of swear more to San Andreas, where Vice City's really awesome. I mean, classic music, great setting, kind of Scarface sort of feel to it. Really, really great game. I mean, you can't beat some Grand Theft Auto. They've all been good games apart from 4. And Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories weren't bad, but I mean, they weren't. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Next game is Need for Speed Most Wanted. Now, I really think this is a really good racing game. I have played and done a let's play of the 2012 version, but well, it shouldn't have been Most Wanted. It should have been a different title, in my opinion. But you know, EA were just like, we're gonna call it that. And Criterion Games like, no, we wanted it to be this, and you know the story. But yeah, Need for Speed Most Wanted probably one of the best titles in the Need for Speed series. Kind of Carbon wasn't bad as what people make it out to be, but yeah, Pro Street is a completely different story. Undercover was okay. I mean, the series gets bashed a lot for its latest titles, but not all that bad. And ironically, Need for Speed Carbon. And I thought this was a really good game. Like the drifting, kind of, well, to me it's a bit more about drifting because you're going down mountains and it's got them tight corners and you want to, you know, it kind of made you want to drift. I mean, it's a really good game. It's a follow-on to Most Wanted, and I liked it. It wasn't as bad as what people make it out to be, but we all have different opinions. But people like to jump on the bandwagon. Let's just say that. Next game is Spider-Man 2. Now, most of these games I already own. They came in the bundle, so it's, you know, spares with trades or whatever. And yeah, Spider-Man 2. Now, usually movie game tie-ins suck. the Spider-Man games, I didn't mind them. I thought they had really good free roam, and that's, to me, Spider-Man games have that awesome element where you just web slinging around the city. It's fantastic. I mean, all Spider-Mans have that. Even the, well, not all Spider-Mans. Like some of the linear game play, like the Web of Shadows and Shattered Dimensions and stuff. But I mean, that's it. The Amazing Spider-Man has it. Spider-Man 3, Web of Shadows is the, I always get the title. Shattered Dimensions and Edge of Time has the linear. Shattered Dimensions is a really awesome, free roaming, huge sandbox Spider-Man game. So that's highly recommended right there. And you can also get that on PS2. But the movie games are really awesome. I thought they were really good. And again, Spider-Man 1. Now I have this on GameCube, I think. But yeah, ugly platinum. But yeah, same goes for that. That's a really cool game. That's kind of linear compared to Spider-Man 2. Another awesome, oh sorry, another awesome free roaming Spider-Man game, and probably one of the best and probably underrated, is Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man. And I have this on Xbox Original, and this is a really, really awesome game. And the fact that you can play as Venom and just, you know, be evil and stuff, that's kind of awesome. Right, next game, sorry, is the most awesome hack and slash, fighting big enemies and stuff like that, is God of War. I mean, this is probably one of the best hack and slash games. Like, a lot of people overrate it a little bit, but it is a truly fantastic game. I mean, the huge enemies you have to fight, the nice blend of quick time events and awesome storyline. It's just a really good game. And next is God of War 2, which again is a truly awesome game, and it just makes the whole experience even more better than God of War 1. I mean, really awesome games. Now, another game that, I don't know, it'll probably be good, but another game in the collection is Shrek 2. But it was in the bundle. I've never really played at all the Shrek games, so you know, it could be a good game, could not be. So I can't really talk much about that. And following the line of Shrek is Shrek 3 or Shrek the Third. I mean, it could be good. It could be good. I've heard people say they were good, but I've never really been into playing it anyway. So yeah. Next game is, I played this on Xbox. I rented it from Lucasfilm a while back, and it's The Simpsons the game, or The Simpsons game. And it's really awesome, cell shaded style game, which, you know, The Simpsons game should totally just stick that concept. It's really awesome. And a lot of people said this sucked because of the you know, the dodgy camera angles and stuff, but they're not that bad. It's what people say. I quite enjoyed it. I've only played it a little bit on Xbox because by the time I got it, I had to send it back. So, and I had a few games to play at the time. Following the Simpsons theme is Simpsons Hit and Run, and this is a really good game. Like, it's a lot. I like this a lot better than Road Rage. It's kind of like a sandbox style. I think this is a sandbox one, right? You can get in cars, free roam, and drive around and stuff. If it is, then I should remember. I'm being stupid, but yeah, it's a really awesome game. Next is Finding Nemo. Haven't played this, so can't comment. So this will probably be a cool game as well. I've heard people say that's a good game. So you never know. Now I have to reach to the bottom of the bag. So many games. Another one that I've never ever played, and it's the Toys Room. Now, looking at the back of it, it looks kind of like a sort of jigsaw puzzle and stuff game. So, yeah, never heard of it, never played it, so I want to give that one a try. Next game is the Awful. And I say this because I didn't really like it. Quite a few people liked it. Who I know, and to me, it's just awful. It's Driver 3. It's very tight and stiff controls. Just buggy as hell, and just looks terrible. I mean, I've never really been fond of driver games in the first place, but yeah. Next up is Getaway, which some people give this really bad bashing, but it's not that bad. I mean, it's more on story and graphics, I suppose, which it's not bad, but the gameplay just really wasn't there for me. So now, next up are some sports games, which, you know, they're always expected. And it's FIFA Football 2004. Not even gonna, yeah. And FIFA 06, which I'll talk about this one because this wasn't banned. And plus, I wanted FIFA 06 because FIFA 06 and FIFA 07 were my two main. Like, I've never really been a sports fan, but when I played FIFA, brothers were like, "Oh, come and play this." FIFA 06 and 7 were like pretty cool. So yeah. Next game is SpongeBob SquarePants Lights Camera Pants. Never played this, so this will be quite weird to play. Not really big into SpongeBob, but people say the games are good, so let's give that a try. Next is Ben 10 Alien Force. Never played that. Can't really comment on that, so. Now, more games. And they're fell, so that's gonna be it. Right. Next is the Awesome 20 Hours Underground. And I say awesome because it's had a full creative skater, which was way more defined than others. A great, massive, huge scale, free roam portions, and then you go on to the next area and you can go back and stuff. Create a deck board, and I think you can create a, yeah, you can. You know, it just had, you create your own special tricks, decks, levels, had a great story. Basically, you're a guy going from rags to riches and then losing it all through one guy. Then getting it all back. It's a really, really good game. Next is the not so awesome sequel. Tony Hawk's Underground 2. I mean, it's not bad, but I mean, they could have just called it something else. I think it only has Eric from the actual first game, which is your best friend and turns out to be an asshole. But yeah. Next is MXX. Not MSX. MX versus ATV Untamed. Now, I have played this game, and this game, most ATV, and he said, I did it again. Yeah, ATV games and MX, MX games, you know, they're kind of fun, so, yeah, it's good to have that back in the collection. This game is a game series that I've never really been that fond of, and not bad, it's just meh. and it's Colin McRae Rally 2005. Yeah, and I remember having this. I think I had this on Xbox Original. I had one of them on Xbox Original, and they were okay. Next is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. Now, it's a good game, but you know when you play the third one, I mean, you go from the first one, it's like, oh my god, new experience, and you play the second one, and think, oh yeah, this is pretty good. Fourth one, then you play the third one, you're like, wow. Play the fourth one, it's kind of. But that's just me. Right. Last of the games. Elliot Rush, which is a really fast-paced like racing game, and if I'm thinking of the right game, where you just basically burning down the roads and drifting around corners, but it's like kind of crazy. If I'm thinking of the right game, I may not be. Don't quote me on that. Catwoman. No, it's not. It's not bad. Sort of. But yeah. Midway Arcade Treasures 2. Now, I think I have this again. Not sure though. But I'm trying to find it now. I think it's behind my other PS2 stuff. But anyway, you all know this. It's a compilation of some of the awesome games from Midway, like Mortal Kombat, Gauntlets, Spy Hunter. I want to read the back now. Primal Rage, Xenophobe, Arch Rivals, Rampage. Yeah. Awesome collection. And all of them just fell. That was awesome. Ouch. Let my finger. Okay, never stack them in a place where they shouldn't be stacked. Let's just say that. Next game is Transformers the game. Now I remember playing this on Xbox Original on my old account. Not Xbox Original, Xbox 360 on my old account. And it was okay, but it wasn't the best. Next is WRC 2. Now, I don't think I played this one. I might have played the first, but I remember playing one of them. Or it might have been a third one. I don't know. But it's okay. Just, yeah. And the awesome Tony Hawk's Project 8. I mean, a lot of people didn't really get the flow of it. Especially after American Wasteland was so awesome. Then Project 8 came out. A lot of people were just like, meh. But I enjoyed it. I had it on 360 as well. I played online with a few of my friends. Some of the game modes were awesome on that. And I also met a few new friends. But really, I lost touch because my account knocked up, and yeah, I didn't really get a chance to say, hey, add me. Right, now onto the PS2. And first thing at the top is the multi-tab for PlayStation 2. I mean, it's like, hold on, it's like light, but it's like huge. I mean, I remember the PS1 multi-tab. This is just like, you could throw it at someone and probably kill them. Well, you couldn't because it hasn't got weight in it. Next is, let me unravel it so you can see it. It's a Logic 3 glow controller, and it glows up red, I think, so that's going to be awesome. Because my favourite colour is red, so yeah, that's going to be awesome to use. Probably, well, that's not bad actually. The trigger buttons are kind of, yeah, what's not that bad to use. Obviously your standard official PS2 controller and another PS2 controller. There's 3 PS2 controllers, but I prefer left one that is. But he's going to bring it down when he next comes. Obviously the cables, adapter, AV. It also has this is awesome. It also has 3 memory cards. So it has blue one, black one, another blue one. I have a red one somewhere which I need to find, so yeah. Next is the PS2 system, which is PS2 fat model, which is awesome. Yeah, I'll show you these in a minute because it'll make more sense. Well, I'll just show them now. These are called wires, which are for the thing I'm about to show, which is this, the Logic 3 surround system on the PlayStation 2. Well, it's for, you can use it for everything, but it's basically for the PS2, like the design and everything. And my little brother had this before, and it's really good sound system. I mean, yeah, this is the bass, which you turn loud, quiet, and then obviously this is the volume. It can go quite loud for a PS2 surround system. I thought it was a really good surround system anyway. And obviously the speakers, 4 speakers, which is awesome. Well, yeah, I think that is it. Oh no, there's another wire in here. Oh no, there isn't. Just speaker wire. Didn't take the rest out. I think that's it. Yep, that is it. And I got that for an awesome price of £50, which I don't think it's bad at all. I mean, the game, if you think about it, if I was picking up the game separate in stores, which some of them I probably wouldn't even find for like £1 a piece, and then you got the system which can sell for like what, 30, and surround system which I don't know what it goes for, and would have memory cards. I mean, £50 is steal to me. So yeah, that's all pickups, and plus the tragedy of hearing all my games plummet to the ground into a horrible graveyard of games. But yeah, anyway guys, eat bacon, play Metal Gear Solid, keep being awesome. Bye.